Hey guys, I wanted to answer the question, are bookkeeping businesses profitable? Okay, someone asked me this recently because they were thinking about starting their business, but they really did not know whether or not it was profitable or whether or not it was worth their time. And I'm here to say, like, it's one of the best business models to start, especially if it's your first business or even if it's your second business, right? And maybe your first business, for example, like me, like a lot of years ago, I was into e-commerce, right? And I was trying to have this online website, and I was going to run ads to it, and I was trying to get people to buy the products and services, and it was so expensive. So yeah, I'd be making or selling like $14,000 a month, which sounds really cool on paper, but at the end of the day, I was actually losing $2,000 in my bank account because the expenses were so high and there was a lot of hidden costs that I just didn't really know how to handle. And when I started my bookkeeping business and I actually started making it be successful, it was the exact opposite. It was almost like the profit margins were just ridiculous, right? And we'll talk about how to expand those profit margins in a minute. But if you want some help growing your accounting or bookkeeping business, and you want to avoid all the mistakes that cause most people to struggle, go ahead and click on the link below to see schedule a time to see if I can help you go and grow your business. Okay. But anyways, now let's kind of dive into this thing. Okay. So number one, the amount of profit you're going to make is very similar to any other business. You have to be able to control your expenses. So number one, from $0 to about $12,000 per month, the expense level should be relatively low. Okay. Now, first off, you don't need an office. I was talking to this one lady, and she got an office. She's paying like $1,000 a month, but she had like 0 clients. I'm like, what? She's like, well, I thought it would make me official. And I'm like, no, man, that's not needed. So right there, if you're starting out, do not go buy an office. I don't care. Right there, I just saved you 12 grand. Right there, I just saved you 12 grand, if not more, depending on where you live. Now, next thing, generally, your profit margin is going to be really dependent on how many of the tools you actually have the client pay for. For example, generally it's going to be software tools like LastPass, payment processor fees, bookkeeping software fees, office supplies, social media. Social media is free. So if you're using it like at the beginner stage, you're not advertising. So that right there, those expenses are so low. Okay. And for a lot of those, you can actually have your client pick it up. For example, you can actually have your client pay for their QuickBooks Online, which is just like the general bookkeeping and general accounting software that I recommend my students use, especially if they're just getting started, if they don't really know anything else. As you get more advanced, you can start doing, QuickBooks Desktop. You can do different versions. You can use Xero. Some people like using Sage. It just depends on your preference after you get a certain level and after you get to a certain point. But the point of that is you can have your client actually pay for those tools. Now, the next thing, oh yeah, I forgot. Other one is parking fees. So sometimes what happens is when you get a new client, maybe they might want you to come pick up some documents. So you might have to go and put it in the meter real quick. But even then, that's not that expensive. But I did want to include that in there because that is a fee that at least when I was getting started was incurred heavily. Next would be like marketing brochures or letter marketing or business cards. Another one could be your website. Now, if I'm getting started, do not go and spend $5,000 on your website. Do not go and spend $5,000 on your website. It is not needed. You can go to a website like Fiverr and go pick one up for a lot less. Okay, like my website for one of my businesses, it only cost me about, I think it was like $150. It took the guy like 3 days. I basically just told him to use these words. I gave him the words to say. I told him what design I liked, and it was so quick. Versus there's a lot, like when I was first getting started, there was this one lady who was like, I can do website design. I'll charge you $300 an hour. And it's a minimum of 7 hours worth of work. And I'm like, what? You're charging me $2,100 for a website, and it's not even gonna get me clients? Okay, so in this video alone, I have saved you over $15,000 at this point. And that's all going back into your bottom line. It's going to add to your profit margins. The next thing that's going to allow you to be able to make your business more profitable is, one,